Yo, Jack.
What's going on, brother?
What's up, buddy?
Palm trees and sunshine, my friend. How are you?
I'm doing good. A lot of football this week. A lot of disappointments this week.
Yeah? You got some upsets?
Oof. Before we get into the upsets, go into positive sets. Is that
Positive.
a word?
All right, so we'll set it up. Yeah, we'll if it isn't, we'll make it one.
Exactly. So your updates are normally positive or funny.
Yeah. So we'll work with that. We'll do that. This past week, trying to do everything in Cali that I can't really do in Pennsylvania, which is where I'm going to next. And if you're interested in knowing, it's things like drive fast. No one on that coast knows how to do that.
Well, the speed limits out here in the East Coast.
They're terrible.
50 miles 55. An hour. Might as well fucking run.
At that point, speed walk it. So go out. Here's another one. Go out in a t-shirt and flip flops. Man, 12 o'clock here is, in the afternoon, it's fucking 75 degrees. Wow. How's it over there?
You're giving that up?
Yeah. Like, I want to say like an idiot, but I feel like it's a smarter move.
Yeah, I mean, all said and done, it's smarter. I mean, you got to get cold weather, but at least your kids get to see snow. Yeah,
that and family. So, but another thing we're not going to really get a hold with snow. Yeah. Another thing I'm not really going to get over there is fucking Mexican food.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Mexican food I hear is, as you know, fucking fantastic. For any of the listeners that haven't seen or heard, the Texan and California Mexican food is probably the best in the country.
Tex-Mex. Yeah, if you're going to get Mexican food, I mean, obviously Mexico, but the closer you are, the better the food is. I mean, there are some good spots in the East Coast. Just got to fish them.
Yeah, in Mexico, you go for a couple of tamales, you walk out, you go see the donkey show.
Yeah.
And one more thing that I'm not going to get to do, which we got to do while I was here, is we went to the safari park. That shit is amazing.
Oh, that's the park I went to when I was there, right? It was just, yeah.
Yeah. What makes it amazing is that it's almost set up for fat people. Like it's the zoo for fat people.
Okay.
If you don't want to walk around too much, the safari park is where to go. You want to walk around and be healthy and all that other shit, go to the zoo, like all the other humans. But for us land whales, we like to go to the safari because they have the
trains or whatever.
They have the buses that go around at the zoo, but it's a hell of a walk to get to those buses.
Do all you fat people walk backwards so you can get the bus quicker than walking towards your destination and then pick it up on the way?
Oh, you mean like in between the bus stops?
Yeah, instead of walking towards the next stop, which you might hit the bus or might not, so you end up walking it, or do you walk in reverse so you try to meet the bus quicker just to go back forward?
I usually walk backwards because I'm a fat, lazy fuck. So San Diego Zoo is way too big for anybody with a BMI over 35%. It's the longest walk of your life, and you'll end up looking for the buses eventually. But the safari, on the other hand, it's not too big. The main attraction is a giant tour bus train hybrid fucking thing that you get in, and it drives you around a huge open area. It's got all the animals living that cage-free lifestyle. They're not predators. Like, they don't attack each other, which is kind of a shame. I was looking for that Jurassic Park feel, but and all the animals are just pretty much giraffes and gazelles, and no one's in any danger. It's kind of boring, but it did inspire me to maybe one day go on a real safari and hunt something big, Yeah,
you want to go trophy hunting?
Yeah, trophy hunting. I want to try to eat something that I've killed.
I believe you got to pay for that. But when you pay for trophy hunting, from my understanding, that goes back into the wildlife, so they can not make animals extinct.
Yeah. And
some people hate that.
I feel like the only people that hate that are the people that don't know the process and, you're killing a giraffe. And, and then you're like, well, yeah, but it's the oldest giraffe in the fucking, they call it a tower. I learned something at the safari, a tower of giraffes. If you pick out the oldest, most decrepit, the one that's probably holding the pack back, and the town knows which giraffe it is.
Yeah.
So they'll be like, yeah, $3,000, you shoot that thing in the face. You know, and, all right, cool, whatever, you go there. But that $3,000 goes back into hiring security to make sure that the rest of the tower is safe and fed and protected and all this other shit. So really, 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 you get to pick off scraps and to protect the betterment of everybody else.
Yeah, I mean, me personally, I couldn't go trophy hunting. I could go fishing. I could definitely deer hunt. I love Venice meat. But I'm not going to go shoot I don't know, unless it was trying to threaten me like a bear, something like trying to kill me, and then I could do it.
Well, I'm going to need a big gun to do some big
I
hunting.
do it with my bare hands, motherfucker. Be a man.
Well, what about some big boy toys?
Oof.
How about we... Huh?
What got you into the big boy toys?
So I was recently searching the internet for my next project, something to do. And I saw an article with a title said something like top 15 awesome toys for men. So, you know, I get curious. I'm that guy that clicks on the ads and on the spam shit. So I went through them and they were mostly shit. On the top 5 of the list was this premium fidget toy thing for like $75.
The little thing that spins?
No, that's a fidget spinner. This other thing was like a clicker or whatever. Look, if you're a grown ass man, you don't need a fidget toy. Play with your dick the way God intended.
Yeah, you need a bar and fucking TV.
A bar, a TV, or if you're literally in a room by yourself, just play with your junk like everyone else. And it actually inspired me to make my own list of things that I would like to get into, toys for real men.
What are your big boy toys lists? What do we got here?
Number one, I think I want to do a bug out truck or a bug out van where you're like totally self-sufficient.
Expect zombies?
Yeah. Right, a nice big steel grill in the front for traffic.
Nice. You could pick up welding too. Yeah,
for sure.
Right,
and while I'm picking up welding, could use that for restoring a car. That's the next thing on my list. I'm thinking about restoring a classic car, or either restore it to the way it was meant to be, or change the guts out and then make it just a monster that it was never intended to be. You know what I mean? Yeah, no,
I would definitely buy it and then restore it the way it used to be.
You go that route? Okay.
Yeah, I would go that route.
So for me, next on my top, I don't know, whatever it is, 5 or 6 is the snowmobile or ATV. Like if you're going to have a big boy toy, have a big boy toy. That's a big boy toy, not a fucking fidget spinner.
Yeah, no, ATVs, motorcycles, snowmobiles, those are definitely big boy toys. Runaway toys.
So, and then one for when you're at home, which is mostly where you're at, build or buy a outdoor kitchen. I think we already covered that though.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, but I would only build an outdoor kitchen if that's the place I'm never moving again.
Yeah, you're gonna die there.
Yeah, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna be a guinea and die there because guineas, they build an outdoor kitchen. That's it. They're not moving.
That house is gonna get passed on once the. So, for hunting or home defense, I'm thinking of also increasing my my arsenal, my rifle and pistol collection.
That's good.
I think that's a pretty.
Every
good
man
thing,
should
right?
have that on their list.
Yeah,
if you're a man, that is. Yeah. If you're not, that's fine. You could stick to a bat. I'll just keep a bat at the door. Oh yeah, that's really gonna work.
I have this nail clipper and a hockey puck. I could just throw the hockey puck.
Yeah. And I'll tase him. Yeah. You go up to the guy with a knife and tase him. Let me know how that works. I love it. You're trying to like, all right. So there's like a lot of women, you see online and stuff, they carry like these tasers and it's like, okay. So if someone's trying to kill you or stab you or choke you out, you have to go to that person to try to tase them. Now that taser, it's going to stop, but who says you're not going to get cut? Taser's going to fall out. Your best thing is just to run. Just run.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to spark it. It's not going to scare a person that does this for a living.
I mean, me and you have a little bit of training on that, right? The way I learned it, if the person has a knife, run away. If he has a gun, run towards.
Run towards. No, I never learned that in the military.
No? All right. No. So next on the list and last on the list is for the techies. I'm definitely going to get into building a computer and then giving it to you because Jesus.
Oh, me? Oh, all right. Yeah. I'll take anything free.
And that's it for me, man. What do you got going on?
No, my computers are fine. It's my internet issue once in a while.
Well, I can't fix it.
For me, I got two little updates. I mean, nothing crazy. I know all the boys out there, we watched the NFL playoff recap. So just to remind people, it was the Bengals against the Titans. I really did say Bengals had a chance to win, which they did, 19-6, so they're going to advance. 49ers beat the Packers. That was a little bit of an upset. I really wanted Aaron Rodgers and the Packers to continue to move forward. Another upset, Rams beat the Bucks. Tom Brady. He hasn't said he was retiring. I don't think he's going to retire. I think he wants to end on a good note with a Super Bowl, so I could see him coming back for one more year. And then fucking poor Bills, man, fucking fought like motherfuckers. And the Chiefs end up winning in overtime with a touchdown. Their defense they weren't there, man. The defense wasn't there for that one-time thing. And the Bills, I think Josh Allen threw four touchdowns, yeah. Killed it, man. Killed it. 42-36, Chiefs advance. So next week we got the conference champs. It's going to be the Bengals against the Chiefs at 3 p.m. Eastern Time Sunday, and then it's going to be the 49ers against the Rams, also on Sunday at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time. I'll give my prediction now. I'm going to go Chiefs against Bengals, even though I would like to see the Bengals win. I just think fucking Mahomes and them, they've just been clicking, man. They've been fired up the last 5 weeks. And between the 49ers and Rams, both fucking California teams, I could care less, but I think Chiefs and Rams would be a way better game than Chiefs and Niners. So I'm going to go with Rams. Rams on that one.
All right. I know where my money is at.
Yeah. Keep it in the safe. Fuck that. Bet the over. Be a man. Yeah. And then next week, actually, I'll be going up to see Vinny. I'm going to go upstate. We're going to be grabbing dinner. That Saturday is going to be the WWE Royal Rumble. He's got a few of his friends coming over. We're going to, eat, chill out, do some manly stuff. That's watch awesome. The Royal Rumble. Yeah, and then the following day, probably he's going to show me around town because I don't think I've ever been up there. I've been upstate, but not Rochester. And then, we're just going to hang out, grab dinner, eat, chill. I need a little mind relaxation.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right, so let's get into this red flag, green flag, go. Actually, Jack came up with this. So another good one, Jack. Twice in a row, he came up with something pretty good. I like it.
Twice? Come on.
Well, I mean, no more, but I'm saying the last two shows, you came up with the main focal of this. So
I'll give you a focal.
Yeah, red flag, green flag. Basically, we have the men's red flag and green flag on a first 1 to 3, 1 to 4 dates. It's basically, these are for first impressions. These are not longevity. Then we actually had some women reach out to us and they gave us their red flags and green flags. We'll get that. We'll give it to you towards the end. Let's go ahead and see what's a red flag and a green flag for the men. I'll start it off. Too many cats. Jack, what do you think? If a woman has too many cats, like she's telling you on the first few dates, I have a lot of cats. I have 3.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, more than one is too many.
Yeah,
for me, and it's definitely a red flag.
That's a red flag for me too. Yeah.
If you need that much attention, then I don't know what to tell you. You really want to take care of 3 cats? God, that's got to smell.
Anything
too.
more than one, yeah. And especially, indoor cats are whatever, but if it's an outdoor cat, then that's even better with me. I'm not a really fan of pussy cats.
Oh, he not like the pussy.
Yeah.
All right, on to the next one.
All right, so we got hair color.
Mm-hmm.
Solid blue, yellow, orange, and green. For me, that's 100% red flag. I mean, especially if your hair is short and it's those colors. That's I won't even pursue a first date.
Yeah, I'm curious to know what job's going to allow you to walk in with fucking blue and orange hair.
Go work at Best Buy or T-Mobile, but
what do you work for? The Mets?
Yeah. Well, not all. I'm just saying a solid blue or a solid yellow. Those screams for help, attention. If you ask me, I mean, I know I'm going to get bashed. No. It's fashion. It's not really fashion when.
It's definitely a red flag for me if it's any of those. There are colors that I think are acceptable, but they're not like super vibrant and fucking you can see them a mile away and call the manager and I want to complain about this. How dare you with the service? So a red flag for me. You want me to take the next one?
Yeah, please.
All right. So if they offer to pay on the first 2 dates, within the first 2 dates, I'm going to say that's a green flag.
That's a green flag.
I'm sure there's, I think it's nice when, I mean, I'm going to shut you down and pay for it anyway, but I appreciate the gesture, especially if she buys a round of beer afterwards and, you know.
Yeah, no, 100%. And I think the ratio for dinner should be 4-1. So
4-1.
If I buy 4 dinners, let's say, then I'm expecting one back, and I'm talking dinner. I'm not talking a $26 breakfast. Yeah. No. Because when I go out to dinner, we go out. You know, we getting that bill's up there.
See, you say that, but I'm pretty sure if she got you a Big Mac with extra cheese, you'd fucking love her.
I would, but I'm not going to consider that as a dinner.
Oh no! All right,
no shot.
Fair enough. All
right, what's the next one, Jack?
All right, this one's a good one, and I'm glad I thought of it. If she has 3 kids and 3 baby daddies to go along with them.
Okay. So hold on. Let me make sure all right. So if she has 3 kids and 1 baby daddy, that's one thing. But if she has 3 kids and 3 baby daddies, that's a red flag.
That's a no-go. If your family looks like an episode of Maury, we need to stop talking because it's not going to work. I mean, I guess for the first couple of days, it's whatever, but
yeah, I mean, you could pretty much seal it in there, but I would definitely protect yourself.
Yeah, I'm not lucky number 4. Sorry.
Yeah. Neither is the kid.
Oh man, take it away for the next one, please.
All right. So, look, we're a little dating history. So I'm assuming this is you meeting a girl, and she's you ask her how many guys she's been with, and then dating history.
And she starts counting on her toes.
I'm going red flag if it's a high number. Now, what's a high number? I don't know. It got to depend on what age we are when we have these dates. But if I'm going, let's say, I don't know. I get all fucking nuts, man. Because I think after 34, 35, if you're not in a relationship, I think you should just stay single. I mean, you're already, 100%. But if you're like in your 20s and the girl's like, I had 13 boyfriends, that's a fucking red flag.
I'm sorry.
They're easy to drop you. It's easy to. It just shows there's no fight in the relationship. It's just all right, cool. We dated. All right, you know what? Oh, I met someone else. Bye. Boom. Now on to the next. I mean, if you're fucking 25 and you already had like over 7 boyfriends, I mean, there's no time. There's no valuable in there.
No, but I mean, all right. So I'm going to go ahead and say that this is a green flag for me. I think if I was still dating at this age, if there's no fight to hang on and you're going to leave when you're not happy, good for you. Same here. I just want you to come to the table with experience for the time we do share together. Okay. You know what I mean? It's fucking pointless.
So you're here for a good time, not a long time.
Not a long time. I mean, unless I find someone previous to being 30 something that I'm in for the long haul, which I did.
But now if you find someone who had a huge dating history, we'll say she hit double digits, you end up liking her, loving her, getting together, marrying her. There's not a slight in your mind where you could just be a poof, gone at any point?
No. Live once, bro. You only do it once. Fuck that.
It would be a red flag for me. But like I'm saying, how many red flags does it take for you to draw out? I mean, that's another conversation. Yeah.
Any one of these, and I would immediately walk out of the restaurant after the meal. Mm-hmm. So I know that me and you are not really on board with this one. We're a little on opposite sides, but I think
only child.
Yeah,
that's a green flag for me, man.
Really?
Yeah.
Nah.
I mean, it's a red flag for being the only child because it sucks probably not growing up with brothers and sisters. But I think it's a green flag for the only child because they're going to have more, how can I put this? More old school mentality. And I like that in a person. Like I'm a male and I'm straight. If I met an only child female, she's probably more likely to cook, more likely to be very like independent, help around. She's not like, oh, my sister did this, my brother did this, and blah, 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 blah. I got the third child syndrome. She's probably spoiled.
True.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and say if you're the only child, that's a red flag. Because as far as I can tell, you have been the center of attention your entire life.
Yeah.
Fuck that. I don't need you to think I'm the only thing in your life, and I don't want you to think you're the only thing in my life. Like you can't. And second child, I think that's another red flag. So really what I'm going for here is if you're the third child or the first child, but it has to be, you can't be the only child. Fuck that. No. Well, definitely not.
I mean, also you can't, it's not her fault or his fault.
No.
It's the parents' fault, but I don't think they're out of it. I think it's a positive thing.
All right. You want me to take the next one?
Yeah, take the next one.
All right. So, tramp stamp.
The good old bullseye in the back.
Say no more. Just tramp stamp, red flag, move on. No, I'm kidding.
Yes, red flag. But now, hey, listen. For me, it's a red flag if you got one after the year of 2010.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll do it just after July 1st, 2010. If you got one, then yeah, that's a red flag for me. I get it in the past. I guess it was like a fucking thing. Like guys have fucking tribal tattoo. I guess women got the whole bullseye in the back. Might as well.
Yeah, we got a lot of shit for it. We have an episode where we brought up the tattoos, and tramp stamp was definitely the one brought up.
Episode
but there's a lot of women out there that are walking around, got that old school tat that, it's.
But if you're fucking, hey, kids, if you're fucking 18 or 21 and you're thinking about a first tattoo, don't put it there.
They're coming back. They're going to come back.
They're going to come.
Watch it. It's going to be in style.
Hopefully not in my time.
It.
All right. And for the next one, exciting sex history.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a green flag with that one, man.
Okay. Exciting sex history. I'm a green flag too.
And let me tell you, I'm green, but like I said, there's a balance. So if it's like a sickness, it could be a little bit of a red flag.
Mm-hmm.
Because you know how guys are. Sometimes we just, hey man, I just want to watch football this weekend.
Yeah.
I'm going on vacation. I'm going fishing. And if she needs it, show me the whole facts.
Yeah. I think that the exciting sex history is also a green flag. I don't see anything wrong with that. You just got to be upfront. You got to tell me what you're into. I'm down for anything.
Oh, we know. We know.
Oh, yeah.
There ain't nothing Jack won't do.
Yeah. Grab the cone.
Exactly. You ever play the plunger game? No, what's that? I'll show you here. Try it on me first.
I can clean an apple, no hands. So we'll move on to the next one. I don't know how you feel about this 100% because your dating history, but runs their mouth to strangers. Oof. How do you feel about that? A woman that likes to speak up about how she feels regardless of where she's at. Just doesn't read the room.
No, that's going to be a red flag.
Yeah.
You keep your crazy white trash or hood mentality away from me.
Yeah. Please.
Yeah, if we're going to IHOP and the waitress fucking makes a mistake on the order and you're going to go fucking nuts on her, then yeah, no, that's a red flag. Everyone makes mistakes. Yeah.
And then they look at you like, what? You're not going to protect me? Bitch,
no, you're a fucking idiot. Fucking chocolate chip pancakes. Shut up. She'll make you a new one. Or like you go to the mall and then they always got to fucking like pick on the biggest person.
Mm-hmm.
And basically when we say runs their mouth to strangers, I'm assuming we're saying purposely tries to antagonize a fight, an argument, just so you can get into a fight because that excites her. That's a red flag.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you don't need that. And that sounds like some only child shit.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, it could be, yeah.
Red flags all around.
Yeah.
So this one is one that I've learned the hard way. If you are a woman who watches more than one rom-com or Lifetime / Hallmark movie, I'm going to say a month. More than one a month is too much for me. Your expectations are not just high, they're unrealistic. And you're always going to be disappointed every time.
I know what you mean. Yeah. So that would be a red flag for me. Yeah. If you are watching these things expecting that this is the real world, because you know how Hollywood likes to fuck with people, like Hollywood likes to always have, like, if you ever watch movies, the girls are always texting the guy, the girl is always, oh my God, we should go on a date. Oh, that does not happen. That's like, yeah, they're setting you up for failure. And if you think I'm going to fucking pick you up on the first date with a fucking horse and go out to Central Park and go on a picnic, you're out of your fucking mind. Yeah.
He's picking me up in a helicopter to propose to me.
Yeah. Oh my God. No, that's not fucking happening. No way. I wouldn't even bring a basket to the fucking picnic. I would just throw everything in a fucking 50-gallon trash bag and just fucking set it on the floor. Sit on the bench. Yeah, I'm not sitting on no fucking floor. Yeah, what do you think about that? I think a lot of women, yeah, definitely a red flag. A lot of women believe all that shit too. Like they watch all these Hallmark, these crazy rom-com, which is a romantic comedy, and Lifetime.
And I'll tell you something else. If you're a female still listening to this, just in case there's red flags that you realize is you're hitting them all. If you don't think that these women exist and you're not one of them, if you watch the Kardashians and you get your lips plumped and the ass and the like, I don't, if you do things that are unrealistic, you do things like that are unrealistic, I believe that you would be also sick in the head so much that you believe that this fucking fairy tale life.
Actually, now that you mentioned it, let's just throw a bonus thing in there. We don't even have this written down. Plastic surgery, red or green flag?
I think it depends. I think there's a very fine line. I know a lot of Koreans.
All right, over 40% on their body.
Oh no. Anything over 10 or 15, like,
is a red flag for you?
It's done. Good, fine, whatever.
Oh yeah, we get that. But I'm saying, like, if you're doing forehead, eyelids, face, jaw, fucking love handles, ass, calves, toes, fucking cheeks, no way.
If you show
red
up
flag.
looking like Carrot Top, stop.
Red flag. Ooh. All right.
Your favorite.
I'll take this next one. Daddy issues or divorced parents. And remember, this is based on the first few dates, the first impressions. I'm gonna go. That's a green flag if you're looking to have fun. That's definitely a green flag. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I think this falls under.
And that's both. That's combined. That's having daddy issues while divorced.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I could see why that would grease the wheels, as they say, as far as getting them panties down. Long term, I don't know if it would work, but definitely a green flag for the first couple.
I mean, you never know. I wouldn't know long term, because some people do look at it and be like, oh, I never want to be like my parents or those people's parents. But yeah, that's good.
So I'll take the next one. I feel very strongly about this one too.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Very sorry. But if you're a vegan or a vegetarian, you're useless.
I wouldn't say useless. You're just not the right cut of steak for me.
I can't eat with you, and I enjoy eating. So if I can't eat with you, I can't take a piece of just nice, juicy fucking steak and stick that thing in my mouth.
Without
your mouth's not watering? Yeah. Fuck yourself.
Well, like I said, I'm gonna go overall red flag for me. But I'm with you too. Like if I'm gonna go out on a first date, obviously I don't know if I'd never ask anyone, are you vegan on a first date? I just pick a restaurant.
Yeah.
But yeah, if I get there and then you're gonna criticize the way I eat, that's 100% red flag. Never dating you again. If you don't criticize and allow me to eat, I don't know if I can even continue because how am I gonna like? Come on, man. Like my food ate your food, and I'm eating my food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I get it, but how? Let's be realistic.
And it's the lifestyle.
How many times do you think that you're going to go to a restaurant, order a meat before it just eats away at her fucking, at that wall she set up? Like, I'm not going to say anything. He's just going to eat his food. Like, how many dates do you think before she's like, do you really got, like, and that's when you walk out.
Yeah. But I know some people that are, see, I don't know. The vegetarians are really like, crazy into it, right? Or is it the vegans?
No, the vegans are the ones that like don't even eat eggs.
Oh, okay.
Like the vegans are. Just,
so yeah, I have a few friends that are vegetarian, and they never said anything once. So I order whatever I order. Vegans, yeah, I think vegans would be more. Yeah, no, red flag overall. That's just crazy anyway. I mean, it helps with the bill. Your dinner bill would probably always it'd always be basically pay for one. I mean, my foods usually come with a salad. I can just why get your own when mine comes with it? You know,
just toss a head of lettuce at her. Fucking, I can't do it. I can't do the vegan thing. I would never. And most of them are like people that do CrossFit. They just try to convert you at every fucking turn. So
a Jehovah Witness for vegans.
Have you found Jesus?
Yeah. Have you found green? But yeah, okay. So leading on to the next one, I wrote this one. Too many guy friends. I'm going to go with one is enough. Two if they're gay. If one of them is gay. But anything more than like two guy friends, that's a red flag for me. Yeah.
I think one...
Statistically...
one is sus.
Yeah, one is sus. I mean, no, well, I don't know. I mean, I'm a guy friend to one or two females, but I mean, we go out with their boyfriends, well, now husbands. Yeah. And they're great. And obviously, I mean, but you know, we grew up since we were like fucking 9, 10 years old. But I think if a female has more than like two, then it's kind of like it's suspect because statistically, either you guys were into each other and never worked out, and then you started just being friends, or I don't know.
You just know that guy.
I just know red flag.
Yeah, you know that guy is on the phone. Like not like listed on his name. She's going to find that number as soon as you break up.
Yes. Yes. Those are all plan Bs. So the first guy friend is, I mean, like I said, 1 to 2, that's fine. If one of them is gay, even better. But after that, the 3rd, 4th, 5th, those are all plan B, C's. Yeah. All right, let's move along.
So how do you feel about this? I got a green flag on here. I like a woman that has a career or a job or something to look forward to that's not you.
Yes.
You know?
Green flag for me.
Green flag? All right.
I don't know. Like, I like when a woman works or has a business or has a job. I think double the income will always be better than a single person income. And that's not to say that, you know, there are mothers out there that are stay-home moms and they got a fucking hell of a job. I mean, they're working from 6 a.m. sometimes to 11 o'clock at night, so they get no rest. But
tell me about it.
Yeah, Jack's a stay-home dad. But yeah, I would prefer someone with a career over being a stay-home mom. Even though sometimes my old school mentality seems that way, no way. If we can have double the income, that means we can have double the vacations, double the fun, double the cars.
I also think it gives you something to fucking talk about.
Yeah, because it gives you space.
What the fuck else are you doing?
Yeah.
I went to Gucci. They have this new purse in the window. I absolutely have to have it. Please, daddy, please.
Yeah. No. Yeah. I don't want to be a fucking bank to nobody, bro.
Yeah.
I want to pay bills, go on vacation, and that's it. I don't want to fucking. Oh, and then it's like, I don't know. That's a whole nother rabbit hole we can go down. What about knowing the 3 C's? The 3 C's are if a woman cooks, cleans, and cowgirls.
Cowgirl or any position, really.
Yeah.
Just I'll say that's a green flag. I like a girl that knows how to live by herself. If she, you know what I mean? Self-sufficiency is a fucking blessing. So if I'm invited over to your place and your place is a fucking mess because you're a dirty ass bitch and you can't cook and all you got is ramen noodles and Oreos and the goddamn, nah, we're good.
Oh yeah. No. Well, first of all, if a woman's inviting you over and her place is a mess, that shows you right there. That's your first impression. Mm-hmm. Because even when a guy invites a woman over, our place might be a mess, but we got to try to make that shit look presentable.
Right.
Yeah, we'll just throw everything in the closet and tell you not to open that door.
Right.
But
yeah. That's funny. So here's one. Comes to where you live and picks you up depending on the zone location. So I guess if you live somewhere down in New York City, Harlem, I wouldn't expect her to come and pick you up. But I mean, if you're up in Whitestone, why not?
Yeah.
What do you think?
I'm going to go with green flag. Comes to your area or picks you up depending on zone. So yeah, if you live far from each other and on, let's say, one of the 3 dates, she actually comes to your neck of the woods, I think that's a green flag. Or if she comes and picks you up, if you guys are close by and you guys go out to eat, that's a green flag for me.
Yeah? No, it's red for me.
Red for you?
Sorry.
You want to do all the work?
It's not all the work. It's just once you pick me up once, I'm going to be a female about it. I'm going to expect you to pick me up every time.
Oh, you're one of those.
Amanda learned that the hard way. She's now the chauffeur. I don't drive.
Oh.
And, she wanted to learn how to drive. All right, learn how to drive. You're gonna be doing it for a while.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
I hate driving. I hate it.
I hate it too, but I think this is where a man should be the one driving, and the woman should be relaxed.
I'll tell you what. I will buy the meal every time. Fuck your 4-1. I will buy the meal every time.
You just suck at driving. That's what it comes down to.
No, I'm great at driving. No, I only wrecked 2 cars
in 3 weeks.
No,
you totaled one. I don't know. Who drives 60 through a fucking water puddle with a Honda Fit? They make mountain bikes heavier than that fucking car.
Yeah. Well, that person doesn't do that anymore. Yeah. So.
All right, let's go to the next one. Presentable. And by presentable, hair done, nails done, everything big. Green flag for me, especially if the hair, if the hair is done, then I consider you to be somewhat very clean. I go according to the hair. If your hair's like I said, shit depends. But if you had a week or 2 weeks to get ready for the date, and on the first impression your shit is greasy or in a fucking bun, and it just looks like you did yoga 10 minutes ago, then yeah. I like the hair. I'm
going to say it's a green flag to look nice. Obviously, I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I think there's a line and a limit to it all before you start to look a little ridiculous. But nails, hair, sure. Shoes are kind of a big thing for me too. I like to look at shoes.
Okay, you have a foot fetish.
If your shoes look nice and you got good taste in shoes. No, I don't have a foot fetish. I just like shoes.
All right. Oh, and that brings another thing I want to bring up: makeup. I still don't get it to this day. I'm sure all the men, we can agree less is more. I'm not saying don't put on makeup because, women they love to look presentable. They always love to try their best. But if you look like I'm about to hand you shit and you're going to juggle it, no.
Definitely.
Keep it simple. Trust me, natural beauty is the way to go because you coming in first date with red rosy cheeks, fucking obnoxious red fucking lipstick, and your eyes are blue and green. Fucking get out.
That's when I start pointing to the sign that says you must wear your mask at all times.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you gotta wear your mask.
Can't be in this restaurant when I'm at. But we're sitting down. Safety.
Just put the mask on. And then when she eats, you put the mask over your eyes.
Yeah. That's how I eat. I'll lift it up to my eyes so I don't have to stare at her fucking while Ronald McDonald stuffs fucking celery down her throat. Yeah, no thanks.
Jack instantly starts telling you gossip. On the first few dates, instantly she starts telling you about her bitches, these motherfuckers.
Yeah, her sister. This is the biggest, I think, red flag of them all. And the reason for that is because if you think for a second that she ain't going to do that shit to you when you're not around, oh man, you're a fucking idiot. Yeah. Of course. And honestly, there's that chirping. It just sounds like chickens clucking. Gossip is the most annoying thing to listen to. I mean, it could be exciting if it's like something good, but it never is.
I fucking hate it. And they have shows on this. Like all the housewives, this is all they do for 45 fucking minutes. And I love it. She was watching one the other day, I think of Salt Lake City, this, I don't know, one of the Asian chicks. She's like, yeah, I set this retreat. I just want us girls to be good. They set the retreat. They're eating down within 10 minutes. They're fucking ready to go at it. They're fucking gossiping. This one brings up something from 10 years ago. This one is, it's just crazy. They love it. They fiend for it.
While posting something on Instagram, hashtag no drama.
Yeah. And then they're calling. One of the girls calls like her 16-year-old son for advice. First of all, you're fucking in your 40s. You got kids. Why are you acting like you're 20? And then you're going to call a 16-year-old son for his advice. You're an adult. If you can't figure it out on your own, I don't know, man.
I think everybody could use help. I think that's not who you go to for help. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, when you put idiots in front of a camera, that's what happens.
Yeah, it's crazy. They're adults and they act like kids. Take the last one.
I'll take if you don't mind. I like this one. I'm going to say, and I might tweak it a little bit.
Yeah, do it.
A 2-drink max on the first date. I think a 2-drink max is good, but I think it should be a 1-drink minimum. Like I understand if you don't like, something fruity. I don't give a fuck what it is, but don't, enjoy yourself. Don't be so tense. Chill. Yeah. I mean, listen,
if you don't drink, we're probably not going to have that first date anyway. But if you do drink, I can't date someone who doesn't at least have one glass of alcohol or wine.
Yeah. Wine. Yeah.
Order something, anything. Yeah. Whatever you got to do. Make sure there's liquor in there. Yeah. So
give yourself a nice wine.
Yeah. If a girl has 1 to 2 drinks on a first date, I think that's a green flag.
All right.
Three is not that bad. But then, if she starts, let's do shots, let's do that. I mean, you gotta have a great night that night, but red flag for moving
the military
further.
Fucked me up. You drink more than 2 and I'm dropping you off. I'm making sure I take a picture, a video of me driving off. I was not here after she was there. Your honor.
There you go.
So,
all right. So I'm just going to read these quickly. So we did ask a few women in our lives, Jack and I's lives. We asked them, hey, so what would be red flags for the men? Right. Basically, if a guy wants to split the bill on the second date, lives with his mom, no job, no career.
Wait, hold on. Can I just pause for 1 second?
I'm going too quick.
If you live with your mom, no, just the last 2 that you said. If you live with your mom, you have no job, no career, the fuck are you doing on a date?
Yeah. Oh, these are the people that want to have kids too, right?
Yeah.
I forgot. Yeah. 16 and pregnant. They have a whole show on it.
What the fuck are you doing on a date?
Yeah.
Get your life straight. When you go on a date, what you want to do is show off.
And we say live with your mom. We're talking at the age of 20, I'd say 24, 25. I know how guineas are. Some guineas, they stay a little longer, but I'd say by 25, you gotta have at least a job and a career and on the fucking line of moving out.
Yeah. I give you 2 years of staying at home with your parents after college. Okay. 2 years.
Yeah. That should give you enough time to save and at least start. There you go. So we got split the bill on the second date, lives with mom, no job or career, mama's boy. I don't know what they meant by mama's boy. I mean, if you got to ask your mom for making decisions, then yes, mama's boy. But I mean, if you just genuinely love your mom, that's
I don't think that's what it means. I think a mama's boy is more like, well, I was going to do this, but then my mom told me not to. So,
or it's like, I go visit my mom every Sunday, so I know your birthday's Sunday. I'm going to go visit her. Just go. No. You go out for your birthday. See your mom Saturday. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Yeah. They gave you life. Doesn't mean they own it.
Exactly. Oh, this one's a good one. I think, on a first date, on a first few dates, if the guy is smelling like liquor or weed before you even get there, that could be a fucking, that's a red flag.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously depends what culture you're in. And if you're meeting at a weed bar, that's one thing, but.
Yeah. No, yeah. There's little things that, yeah, exactly. If you're going to a weed spot and you already know that you both like the pot, then I guess there's really no problem with that. But why start the party early? Why not wait until you both get there? You know, no, that's a little rude. That's like eating.
Have a first date sober. Before you go to a restaurant. Right.
Wait, what?
Have a first date sober. You'll be all right.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, you could take the next few.
All right. Well, we got sending food back. All right. If you sit down and you notice that there's something wrong with your meal, but like blatantly wrong with your meal, okay, cool. But if you ask for medium rare and you get it medium and you're like, send this shit back, and you're being a dick,
don't be
and you're embarrassing.
Guy.
Come on. And that just goes along with being mean to the wait staff. Like, bro, I don't care how much money you make or what job you got. You have no reason to treat people in the service industry like that, because I guarantee you they don't fucking want to be there either. So let's all respect each other. And
so eat the food you get, unless it's like you said, like if I ordered a fucking burger with bacon and I got a chicken wrap, I'm going to send it back. But like you said, if I order a medium rare burger with bacon and it comes medium, just shut the fuck up and eat the fucking burger.
I've seen it.
You probably eat ass, so it's not the worst thing you're eating.
No, I bet that person doesn't even eat ass. If you complain about your meat being a couple of, what do you call it, degrees hotter?
Now you're just a fucking anal fuck.
Yeah.
Probably annoying anyway. All right, orders dinner for her. Run. How about that? If a guy is ordering dinner for you, that's a fucking red flag. No man should fucking. What, you disagree with that?
No. I think that once upon a time,
first date,
there was a time and a place for this, where it's like the man asks her, what does she want? She tells the man because she doesn't want to talk, or she's shy.
No. I'm not saying that. I do that too. I rather the fucking waiter hear one word, so I'll ask the person, what do you want? I'll order it. But I'm talking about orders dinner for her, like, hey, give me the menu. You're eating a fucking grilled chicken salad, and that's it. Mm-hmm. That's what we meant is a red flag. Yeah, no, I think even when you go out with a group of guys or a group out of girls, I think one person should get what everyone wants and relay it to the waiter. This way, nothing gets confusing.
Yeah. If you want your meal to come out right, do it right, and then you don't have any problems.
Who put this one up? This was you.
Yeah, that was me.
Talks about sex in the first 10 minutes.
Yeah,
how would you know?
Red flag.
Did Amanda put that there or no?
No. That was me.
So you're assuming a girl would see that as a red flag. Sometimes that's a sign of comfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why not?
If a girl says that,
we're adults. We can have sex conversations.
Yeah, but I said within the first 10 minutes. So if you show up and you're just like, Jesus, that pegging was terrible, I'm going to need to stand up for a bit before I sit down. You're already talking about sex and you haven't even fucking said hello. Stop.
See, this is why we asked the women. We didn't ask Jack for this one.
Yes,
married.
Exactly.
Okay, obviously married on both ends would be a red flag.
Yeah.
All right, this one I'm going to read briefly because we're cutting out. We have a lot of time to go. I'm going to read briefly. These are the green flags for the woman. Have a great job, obviously. Remembers her name. That's a good one. So if you can remember, which in 2022, everyone texts nowadays. You see the name pop up every time. Another green flag for woman is wants a family and talks about the future. Obviously, dependent on the woman, but I think the future is at least for both. Hobbies. They are great, but make sure the blah, blah, blah. That you wrote that.
Yeah.
Hobbies.
I thought it was funny. I think hobbies are important, but you got to just make sure what the hobbies, got to make sure that the hobbies are something that's that makes sense. Because I mean, Ted Bundy had a hobby, you know, you don't want that kind of guy that has a hobby. So you can move on.
Well dressed, depending on the restaurant, which I think that's fine. If you're going to a bar, like a, what do you call it? Like a brewery bar where they have the burgers, you know, casual, nothing, jeans, shirt. But if you're going to a restaurant, you know, you want to have at least a button down if you're doing it right. Jack definitely wrote this one. Thick meat log on his thigh is a plus. So if you like it big, that's a plus for you. And if the women laugh, if the guy cooks and is on time, that's a good one. On time to the date or to pick you up. That's good.
Yeah. See, I'm not all.
I think normal guys usually get there like 10 minutes ahead and they'll be like down the block. And for me, I would smoke a cigarette and be like, all right.
I think that would be a red flag. Don't you think these days? I don't think anybody's looking for dudes that smoke anymore.
Depends. That's a green flag for me if a woman smokes on the first date.
Ooh, okay.
Giggity.
Giggity.
That was me, by the way. All right, Jack, you ready for your news?
Let's fucking do it.
Let's do it. Jack, what do we got?
We got an update on a TikTok trend as much as we all love it. Yeah, this new one's called The Sleepy Chicken. So, yeah. The New York Post reports that the new TikTok trend is actually, and they report it and accidentally also spread the word and unintentionally also the recipe for how this fucking meal is made. The cooking chicken with NyQuil, first of all, sounds so disgusting. God. It's hard to imagine getting that down your throat to begin with, but I guess if you're hungry and you really need, you know, like a permanent nap, this is definitely the recipe for you. It's dangerous because it cooks off the water and the alcohol and concentrates the medicine, and it's not meant to be ingested like that. So you could really fucking hurt yourself. Don't be stupid. Please delete your TikTok. This shit's really getting out of hand. Please.
This is nuts.
Next thing up, from the Post. So this is also a New York Post article. Ghislaine Maxwell will no longer fight to keep Epstein's friends a secret from the rest of society, which I applaud. Thank you for not keeping secrets.
Well, until she does it, we'll applaud. But I mean, and we're not applauding her because she deserves everything she's got. But it would be good to get the fucking truth out there that the media has been hiding.
Yeah, but I would rather hear the truth. I mean, if she's going to do Tekashi 6ix9ine and rat everybody else out to maybe get some probation for all her shit.
I would put a tattoo on her face before she does that. Gang, gang.
A nice big P.
Yeah.
Just cut that in with a hunting knife. Yeah. And everybody probably already knows, but she was involved with Jeffrey Epstein, who would regularly entertain big names like Gates, Clinton, etc. I mean, this is all allegedly because these names aren't definite, but they're definitely on the flight.
On the flight, yeah.
So we don't know if they were on the island, except for Clinton. On the island, they kept it freshly stocked with underage females, and Ghislaine is the last person alive who could possibly bring an end to all this bullshit and finally give us some closure on this fucking ongoing drama. So I'm really hoping that, you know, it all gets figured out. But that's it.
That's good. I think she wants another trial, which I hope they don't give her.
Okay.
But yeah, before we end the show, I'm going to propose an offer for you. I was going to do you wrong in a way, but I figured I'll ask you and then you say challenge accepted.
Okay.
I'm going to do a drum roll here.
All right.
Remember, you could say yes, you could say no.
Yeah.
This is the offer. Next show, which we probably will have 2 weeks to prepare because we'll be off next week. You're going to be the host. I want you to be the host. I want you to edit. I want you to upload it on Buzzsprout, and I want you to get it out. Can you manage that?
I'm going to do my best.
All right. So you heard it here. So Jack will be the host of episode 38.
Yeah, we'll work out the logistics.
Yeah.
Sounds good to me.
You got it?
You were going to do me dirty. Yeah, you were just going to give me the job?
Well, I was going to do you dirty by saying it now, and we would do a show within 6 days like I normally have to do it. But I'm going to give you an extra week to prepare.
Okay.
And you're going to host it. I'm just going to be the co-host.
Okay.
So you're going to make your own document. It's going to be as if you ran the show.
Sounds good.
All right.
I just need a sounder. I want the sounds. I know the fans.
Well, you
want
can't get the sounds. Yeah. I mean, I could control the sounds as we go. But any last words?
Hey, thank you all for listening and staying tuned. I really appreciate that you guys come back every week and listen. And if you haven't, and this is your first episode, hey, share and let people know that we're out here, man. We're just trying to give you content. We're trying to make some laughs happen. So thank you again, and have a great week.
Yeah. Thanks for listening in. We're almost done with season 2, but we'll be starting season 3 in May. But until then, we'll be, doing our shows. Jack is going to be doing his show next week. It's going to be the Jack Show. And at UnFollowVic Podcast. That's where you hit us up. All right.
Peace. Let's do it. Ciao.